Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night Raw. Well, not late night, sorry. It's time for your late, out of date Raw review. I wanted to do this review last night, but unfortunately I couldn't. I had stuff to do right after Raw ended, so I wasn't able to do a Raw review. But now I'm doing it. So it is a little bit. It is a late out of date Raw review that I'm filming now, like after the afternoon, since I have the time to do it now. Grabbing Coca-Colas, drinking my Nipsey, spy missing bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's good stuff. Always spy missing bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. There's a lot of fucking frat parties going on, man. Come on. Obviously, make sure they're fucking at the age, alright, people? Let's fucking go. Alright, so, yeah, like colleges are opened up and shit like that, so, you know. Anyways, so, Raw happened, and this is the go-home show for Payback, and honestly, I gotta be honest with you, this Payback show does not look good at all, okay? It literally looks like it's gonna be one of the lamest pay-per-views that WWE has put on ever in a long time. I will give credit to when Triple H got in charge, right? That since SummerSlam 2022, that pay-per-views have been better than usual. I honestly will have to say that this show looks that this fucking show coming up, the show with Payback, is looking like to be probably one of the worst pay-per-views I will see. And it's going to be happening on like the dawn of my birthday. First of all, I'm not looking forward to watching wrestling on my birthday weekend because I'm not really, I'm not really excited for both shows. I'm really not. We don't, apparently All Out, which is happening on my birthday. CM Punk won't be on the show because of the backstage incident with fucking Jack Perry. Apparently he's like suspended again. And freaking Payback, there's lack of main eventers on that show. That show legit doesn't have any main eventers on the show. Roman's not going to be on the show. It's not going to be intriguing as the show. So why should I care about Payback when literally the main stars are not going to be on that show? There's not going to be any big matches happening. You see, this would be the opportunity to at least have Lesnar on the show, Edge on the show. But no, you're fucking doing a stupid, boring... It's literally going to be looking like a glorified Raw. The only thing intriguing about the show is that, they added a stipulation for the tag title match, which they should have basically been doing throughout the times. Like, they literally had this feud going with the Judgment Day and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. And they've been doing the same boring-ass matches with no stipulations. You see, if you're going to do a rematch, you should at least try to do different matches. You see, a street fight would have been intriguing if you were doing it earlier in the rivalry. Since you're supposed to establish a rivalry, it's like, why? What is even the story for their rivalry? You know what I mean? But like if you've been having these people fucking feuding this long, like they've been fucking fighting each other since I think like June or even before that, and then now you decide to do a stipulation. Like, don't you bother? Like, if you're gonna do a rematch of a fucking match, won't you try to do something different when you're doing rematches and try to have a different match stipulation instead of the same tireless fucking matches where you're basically doing the same fucking match? Like, for real, it's the same type of match they're fucking doing. I don't know what to fucking tell you, and now you pick to do a street fight. I mean, you could, if you were rebooking this feud, you would try to do if you were to do these fucking matches, you have different stipulations going on, and the fucking Payback show where they should probably hopefully end the feud could have happened inside a steel cage, could have happened in a ladder match, could have happened in some stipulation. You see, if you're having many people, if you're having these people feuding for this long, it could even constitute having in a Hell in a Cell type of shit match, or a feud ending type of match. But the thing is, they don't deserve to be in those matches anyways, so come on. And I have a feeling, I was even thinking, since they're thinking they're adding stipulation, I was thinking, wow, they might just make this match. It's funny, they made it a street fight instead of calling it a hardcore match. I was thinking that, when fucking Kevin Owens, during the backstage promo, he was talking, this match is gonna end. We're gonna have ourselves, I was thinking he was gonna say a hardcore street fight instead, because of that fucking disaster, a hardcore match that was on SmackDown. They're gonna try to redo the hardcore match type of thing. But because we're Pennsylvania, we're gonna have a Philly street fight there. Or whatever. You know? I don't know. Most likely, like, for what their excuse is that you're not even going to have, like, a lot of weapons in that match. I don't know. We'll have to see. They have to legit make it legit hardcore to make up for the fucking stupid shit they did at fucking SmackDown. Even though tonight, or last night, they basically redo the fucking fuck up they did last week with that hardcore match with the women. It's like, wow, you do that with the women, but you can't do it with the men? I will say this, and then, yeah, so my problem, again, who cares about the women main eventing? So this show had the women main event the show. Again, I don't care about women's goddamn wrestling, and I'm sorry, women do not draw to main event the fucking show. The fact that this was one of the big matches you were hyping up for the show does not go to show that it's like making people care about your fucking show. Literally, it's not a fucking, it's not a channel it's literally an excuse to turn off the TV early. Like, you're lucky I was busy doing something else. Like, I actually kept up with watching the match, getting ready to do stuff, like, after the show ended. And I will say this, it would have been fine if it was in the mid card. But, whatever. I don't know. It's just like, wow. No main eventers on the show. No, nothing exciting. Again, and Seth Rollins, who's the world champion, is not main eventing the fucking show. Like, are you kidding me? And again, this is what happens when you're having to face a one-off match with a guy who just turned heel for no reason. There's no real story besides the stupid back. Like, how is that a story? I know about your back. Well, how is that a fucking story for this match? Why is that the thing? Oh, he knows his back. Okay, that could have been an add-on thing, but what's the real story, like, besides, oh, I just won that championship? Like, why do you hate Rollins? You hate him because he has a back? Like, I don't know. Well, you're into barebacks and he refused to give you a bareback action? Is that the story? At least that would have been something, but, like, my lord, like, who the fuck cares about this feud, huh? Because, again, apparently his Nakamura is so fucking sexually fucking frustrated. He's so sexually attracted to his back. He wants to get barebacked by Rollins because now he's a cross-dresser. But for some reason, Rollins will try to be fucking serious when he mentions his family. Like, where is that Rollins? Why is Rollins going from being a cross-dressing Joker guy to now being a serious guy only when you fuck... Oh, but, you know, he'll sing the song. You gotta sing the song first and make me angry by mentioning my wife and child. Like, really? Like, can we get actually a serious Rollins who doesn't look fucking gay? You can't go from fucking wanting to be some orchestra fucking... You wanted people to sing your stupid gay-ass song. It was so fucking annoying. And fucking having people, like, I don't know, looking like a fucking faggot to going serious. You can't do that. I'm sorry. Especially when you're the world fucking champion. You should have always been serious. Like, come on here. And you're gonna laugh like a joker. Ha, ha, ha. And this is our world champion. Like, come on here. And my god, Rollins has the most goofiest fucking hair now. Remember, now he remember when he had Caitlyn hair? Now the Caitlyn hair is back and more fucking terrible than ever. His fucking hair is shit. It's stupid. I'm sorry. You just look like a retard. You look fucking dumb. You look like you're growing it out because you're fucking fear of aging. And you rather fucking have, like, weird, shitty hair. Like, that looks fucking disgusting. Than fucking, I don't know. Like, I don't fucking know. It just looks fucking stupid. The show started with... so the show actually started with a match. It was like the first time in a while that WWE started with a match on their show. Which is not a problem. It's like, again... that's like what AEW fans complain about. The WWE started with a segment, not with a match. It's not a problem for me if they start with a segment and a match. If you're gonna start with a match, it's gotta be a fucking damn good match. And it's gotta also be fucking a match that has a story. And actually something that leads to something. And let's be honest here. When you have a show opens with a match and goes to a commercial, it's not really that intriguing. Again, this is why you need time limits and you need to limit your matches. Because, again... And you have this opportunity. Your show is 3 hours. You have this opportunity where you have to have you have to understand that it's not a problem having a short match before and ending before the commercial, because no one's gonna fucking care about a match after commercial. That was the beauty when you were writing wrestling shows during the fucking even the early 90s when this was the thing before Raw, you know, really before they became fucking 3 hours. They think this is an excuse to fucking lead to longer matches bullshit. It's only an excuse to have a long match, or a match that's longer than a commercial when it's like the main event. That's when it's okay, I would say. But come on. You're opening up a show, you're having matches throughout the set. You have to understand that time limits matters, and have to work around the commercial. It's not a problem having this match be shorter than it was tonight. Why the fuck was this match longer than a fucking commercial? It literally could have done the same purpose, the supposed purpose that you were trying to do with this segment, but shorter, instead of wasting people's time. This was literally a match that no one really cares about. Why the fuck did this match have to be longer than it needed to be? Come on here. It would fucking save us a favor, and if anything, this would lead to chances of you booking more wrestlers on the show and actually fucking developing shit with them, because people complain about how you don't showcase a lot of people. I thought that was a point apparently with fucking 3-hour Raws originally, right? To get more people on the fucking show, not just only because, they're getting paid to be a 1 hour longer show. Shouldn't that been the choice, to try to get more people on the fucking show? Not that there's anybody that's entertaining to be on the show, but shouldn't that be a chance? Whatever. This match could have been really short. So Sami Zayn loses to Damian Priest in the first match because of JD McDonough, or JD McDoofy Head McGee, as I like to call him. No one fucking cares. Damian Priest gets angry at him, doesn't care about him, and then that leads to JD McDoofy Head McGee getting beat up by Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens just shows up right after that. I was thinking that, God, they're going to probably turn into like shitty gay-ass tag team match later on or whatever. But yeah, this match just ends with that. The match ends with Sami losing, but then he gets payback on JD McDoofy Head McGee. They all attacked him. I believe both Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens had the armbands of Bray Wyatt. Again, they did mention how they were showcasing, tonight they were also going to showcase Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk. They did open the show with a Frozen tribute picture for both of them. So, because of what happened, unfortunately. Definitely not an easy week of wrestling, that's for damn sure. And also, not an easy week in pop culture with Bob Barker passing away. I might do a little video about that, but yeah, rest in peace, Bob Barker. They did show a video in honoring him, because I remember when he guest hosted Raw one time. And he was awarded, and they did mention how he was awarded, or talked about how he's you want to slang me for the best guest host, which, I remember that. And he was, I think, interviewed for Raw 1000, so I remember that as well, so. It was cool. The problem, though, is that they literally, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, people, they legit edited out Chris Jericho. What the fuck? Y'all edited out Chris Jericho? Do you guys hate Jericho now? What? What the hell? I don't know. This is a darn shame. That's, sadly what WWE does. They like to fucking, some hostility. It's, kind of sad. You know what I mean? Backstage, we see McIntyre seeing a picture of Kyoto Sawa says, nice! And then he, he got scared right after that. And there's a picture of Matt, and then bro, yeah, bro, do you not think it's cool, bro? They're showing McIntyre in some fucking green fucking underwear. It's what the fuck? Because get it? Riddle wants to find another gay tag partner, and why? Again, what's with Riddle wanting to have a tag team partner? You never explained that why. You never established a reason why he's no why he stopped caring about having a tag team partner with Orton. And now he wants to move on for some fucking reason. Is that going to be the story when Orton comes back and it's you're done, turn on me? Orton doesn't care about fucking Riddle. I thought, he's why would he care if fucking Riddle finds another tag partner, right? That's not his persona. But is that really going to be it? Is that what you're going to fucking do, that he's moving on for another partner? Come on here. I don't fucking know. That would be stupid, because, again, Orton's supposed to be some serious motherfucker who doesn't give a shit about, shit like this. But two, shouldn't he at least complain that, he understands Orton is gone, but, I don't know I don't fucking know. I don't care about this. I just think this is just stupid and gay. Why should I care about Riddle and McIntyre being a tag team? Apparently people are saying that, McIntyre's going to turn heel. But come on here. How is this a reason, and how is this a way to turn McIntyre heel? Again, the momentum of McIntyre turning heel could have been simple. Him attacking Seth Rollins. He should have been, if anything, the next challenger for fucking Rollins. Or hell, Him, like, you could have taken the momentum, what happened based on what happened from SummerSlam against Gunter, him getting more frustrated, and at least to him fucking being more angrier and taking on anybody no matter what he is, and that would lead to him slowly becoming the heel. Now, just really, you're gonna do some gay tag team shit, it's gonna lead to him turning on Riddle? Like, is that what you're gonna fucking do? Like, who gives a shit? And why would he turn on Riddle? And you're gonna have Riddle be a serious guy like, how dare you turn on me, bro? I thought you my bro that I get to suck dick with. How dare you, bro? I'm gonna beat your ass, bro. You start, I mean, unless you get involved, like, you still stole my meat, bro. You stole my weed. That ain't cool, bro. Like, come on here. Who cares? My God, how they fucking make McIntyre go from a WWE champion to now just being just some goof. You don't even remember this guy being a fucking WWE champion anymore. Like, holy shit. This is one of the reasons why I have a problem with him winning the title originally. This is one of the problems when you originally pushed them. Because they don't know how to book wrestlers anymore. They fucking just have these wrestlers for some reason have a good moment winning the championship and then they put them back in a fucking gay ass mid card. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you fucking doing? What is this fucking company nowadays? It's all backwards. You win the world title and you go on to fucking challenge to mid-card titles and you fucking go into mid-card feuds. You should be feuding again with other main eventers. Oh yeah, there's no other main eventers. That's the fucking problem. Like, my lord. I don't fucking know. McIntyre, Riddle suggests that let's see them idiots fucking getting beat up. There mentions Riddle thinks that, oh, McIntyre's talking about the New Day being idiots, but then he refers to the Viking Raiders and whatever, so it's like, whatever. Then The Miz comes out, dressed up as LA Knight. They were just like, oh my God, LA Knight's on Raw. I mean, he's been showing up on Raw anyway, so what's the fucking point? Like, why should we be surprised? But get it? It's The Miz instead for some dumb reason. The Miz proceeds, like, I guess this was on purpose. Some people are saying this was funny, but, like, how is this funny? It's not like it was a good impression, but he dressed up as an LA Knight. He was trying to do an impression. I guess it was, like, it was supposed to be bad. Like, he was trying to, you know, but, like, yeah, get it? LA Knight is a Rock and Stone Cold ripoff. He's an Attitude Era guy. What? You know, I mean, yeah. Like, he was saying, like, what? I mean, yeah. Like, he was, like, fucking saying how, like, he was basically doing the yeah chants as a what chants or whatever. You know, I'm a tough SOB. Yeah, I'm a dangerous man. Yeah, like, that's what he was, like, saying. And then he takes off the stupid gear or whatever. He says that, I don't know what he said. Miz says, throws away the t-shirts or whatever. He said, I have a t-shirt for all you guys. Yeah, you want it? And he throws it away or whatever. He rips the fucking gear. He says they are prophetic and will cheer for anybody. Anybody can be LA Knight. It's generic and vanilla. As opposed to you? Miz says he doesn't do catchphrases. When he says he's awesome, it's not an applause. It's the reality. When he exposes LA Knight on Saturday, the party is over. They'll cheer for the free t-shirts and catchphrases, but they won't cheer losers. Miz will immortalize whose game it really is, and everybody says M-I-Z. Yeah. I'm sorry. If this was supposed... You see, the beauty of doing impressions is it would be funny and it would be entertaining, and you actually would be, like, you would have back it up with credibility. If The Miz was supposed to try to be, like, funny with the LA Knight impression, you done failed. You see, when you're doing impressions, it would be funny, and it would actually be, like, a good way of building heat, but, you know, again, why does Miz hate LA Knight? There's no well, he gets more buzz, like, I don't know. Again, it's this type of bullshit where The Miz is obviously going to lose to LA Knight to build up his credibility. That's really it. But again, this supposed impression by fucking The Miz, and it was a terrible impression. It was not even like, I'm sorry. Like, okay, but it's supposed to be bad. But you see, there's a difference between trying to be a bad impression than a funny impression where you're mocking the guy. The Miz proceeded to really just do a terrible impression, which wasn't even that funny or entertaining. Let's be for real here. It wasn't that funny or entertaining. It was just not funny. It just goes to show that, wow, The Miz is not really that entertaining as a guy. It's really not. And then, like, get it, oh, he's gonna, and then, again, you're saying that, oh, this guy's vanilla, but have you not look at yourself? And, like, The Miz is literally a contradiction of what he basically said about LA Knight. It's like, literally, it's all reverse. It's all fucking reverse. I don't fucking know. And it's just like, wow, like, LA Knight, who actually proved, like, the guy can actually do a good, the guy did a better impression than The Miz could ever do about himself. Fucking LA Knight literally did an impression while he was fucking, like, cutting a promo about Bray Wyatt, like, you know, it's all a phase, like, he fucking said like that, you know, with the Miz's voice. And LA Knight perfected the fucking promo from fucking Friday Night SmackDown. This was just a fucking joke. Okay? This was a joke. Whatever. We see Rollins backstage, he's angry. You would think that he would show this entire show, but no, he just comes out after the fucking him being angry, like he looks like he was furiously jerking off, like to gay men. I don't know, because he's like a cross-dresser. I guess Becky Lynch is okay with it. I don't know, because she's like probably bisexual, or she likes seeing her men get her guy get cucked. I don't fucking know. And then, like, Ron just goes out, like, you know, fucking let the fucking gay sing my music. Like, can you shut the oh, Lord. This is not a good world title feud. And I'm starting to question, is that even going to be the main event for fucking Saturday night? Or are you going to actually have the women main event, actually? Which I'm feeling that's probably what they're going to do. They're going to probably have the women main event that show. And I like Trish Stratus, don't get me wrong, but come on here. The women are not intriguing to main event the show. Like, let's be for real here. And this is what happens when you don't have Reigns on the show, when you don't have actual main eventers on the show. There's no Lesnar. Edge is basically, go again. He's not contracted to do anything right now. Like, what are you doing? See, this is why you need fucking people. And obviously, this is the sad thing where, like, guys like Wyatt is gone. Like or not, at least with Wyatt, there's an intriguement to him when he was main event, when he was, like, on the show. And it sucks that he's gone. So you lost one guy because he fucking passed away. You're running out of people. Even though, yes, they fucked up Wyatt's booking. They fucked him up so hard. But you have to, at least people cared. You fucked him up. Now you have less people to fucking look forward to. When are you going to build up people to care about? And the funny thing is, this show, there was no Cody Rhodes. This is like the first time Cody Rhodes was not on the show since he returned. I don't know why. It could be multiple reasons, whatever. But again, like, wow. This show was literally lackluster. Oh, but he's going to be on fucking Payback in the Grayson Waller Effect show? What? What are you doing? Again, this is what you need to really... again, the good thing, so see, they kept typing up the entire show with Cena coming back. Cena has to be on the fucking show. And like it or not, maybe he has to be in a main eventer match. Because no one's going to fucking... And you know what? You have to have Cena on the fucking show. Unless you have Cena on Payback. Apparently he's back because of the Superstar Spectacle. But they're fucking... some stupid India show. And again, for you motherfuckers say it, I'm not Indian, no, really not, though. Fuck the Indians. The Indians are garbage. But seriously, since Cena's coming back, and apparently he's back for like a month. He's going to be on every SmackDown. The guy gotta be on the fucking show. He's gotta be on Payback. If you literally just have him just there and not on fucking Payback, that's a fucking mistake. Because who the fuck's gonna care about Payback? Obviously, what match you're gonna do with fucking John Cena on Payback? Well, that's why you gotta fucking do something like this quickly. Because you're running out of shit to do with fucking... to make people care about Payback. You can't literally make that main event the show with the fucking women. But that's most likely what they're gonna fucking do. I'm sorry, Rollins and fucking Nakamura is not a main eventer in treatment to be a main eventer match. I don't know. You have to have Cena on the show to make people care. And I hate to fucking sound like this revolutionary YouTuber, like, or fucking this revolutionary fucking, support. Even though, let's be honest here, Cena definitely, there was a time, and it's fucking sad. You know it's fucking sad, and I gotta fucking say this. It's sad that Cena is putting over jobbers now, but he couldn't put over guys like Wyatt back when he was wrestling. Couldn't put over Wyatt. Even Kevin Owens at the time. Fucking Rusev. But he wants to put over all these indie guys, all these boring jobbers. Just because he's not on the show anymore. Like, think about it. Cena win. Fucking, if Wyatt was to win originally, back when they were feuding. Same thing with Rusev. Same thing with fucking Kevin Owens. They would have better careers. Now, like, it's just fucking sad. You have him lose to Austin Theory. Him losing to fucking Nakamura. Like, come on here. Like, I don't know. The Viking Raiders defeats the New Day. During the match, McIntyre and Riddle got attacked by one of the Viking Raiders. They basically tackled Xavier. I think it was Xavier Woods to them. They were watching on ringside for some dumb reason. And again, like, oh, that's a brilliant idea. Like, nothing's gonna happen with that cliche. McIntyre got angry. He was gonna throw the chair onto the Viking Raider guy, but then it hit Xavier Woods, knocked him out. Cody then eventually suffered the outnumbered loss. McIntyre was angry. He was gonna go attack the Viking Raiders, and they all checked on Xavier. Later on in the show, Xavier, they talked to Kofi. Kofi and Xavier know that McIntyre didn't intentionally hurt them. It was like, it was all mutual instead of some dissension, which I'm happy they didn't need to do, because it'll be some predictable, boring bullshit. And then it led to McIntyre wanting to face the Viking Raiders next week, and he doesn't need to tag. They eventually lead to, it's going to be a tornado tag. It's funny. They're doing an actual tornado tag match instead of calling a hardcore match. Maybe they're fine. I mean, isn't it funny? It's like they're learning the terms of wrestling again. Even though, like, you guys did hardcore matches before. You guys did tornado tag matches before. Now you remember what to do? You're trying to make it up for... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's the reason they're doing these weird matches now, but it's like, whatever. I mean, they're not weird, just whatever. Backstage, we see the Judgment Day. David Priest tell Finn Balor that they need to focus on Judgment Day business and the people that don't matter, like Balor's old friend McDoofy Head. Balor says McDoofy Head is the only reason Priest beat Sami Zayn tonight, and that he left him lying. Priest says he doesn't care about McDoofy Head. He cares about this family, the Judgment Day. Ripley steps in and says the only ones who will be handling Judgment Day business are her and Dirty Dom. Ripley says Balor and Priest are going to make it right this Saturday on Payback, and if the Judgment Day don't walk out with gold in the end of Payback, there will be changes around here. Priest holds up the Money in the Bank briefcase and tells Balor that he has no problem winning gold. Yeah. I don't know. Apparently, Rhea Ripley's trying to establish that she's in charge or something. I don't fucking know. I mean, wouldn't it make sense if already Balor just adds the McDoofy Head in the group? It'll be a 5-man group. I don't know. Wouldn't that make any more sense? Couldn't it have Balor? Didn't they think that would have helped the idea? Where's the logic here? Like, shouldn't that, based on what was going on, throughout all this time for a month now, which I can't believe it's already been a month, shouldn't they have gotten the idea that maybe we should have added this guy to a group anyways to make any sense of this? I don't fucking know. Didn't Balor come on hey, why don't we just add him to the group or something? But I don't know. I wouldn't care regardless, but it would have at least add a reason, shit that makes sense. Maybe that would make sense. Wow, no, we don't want to add him to the group. Wouldn't that lead to a better dissension idea? I'd like to add him to the group. No, we don't want to add him to the group. It could have easily done some dissension shit. I don't fucking know. I mean, why would they not like McDonough? They have to explain that, but. I mean, who cares, man? I don't know. I can't make chicken salad, chicken shit for this people, man. Then they showed the video package again about Bray Wyatt, and then they blacked out, and the Fireflies, the people in the crowd had their phone light out, and then they played Wyatt's old theme. Definitely sad seeing it again. My God, that video package is fucking amazing. It's amazing. Probably one of the most well done video packages, and it's definitely quite emotional. Like, I'm not gonna. That is beautiful. It just sucked. Again, it sucked that Bray Wyatt. It sucked that he's gone. Okay, it sucked that he's gone. And I know I have shitted on Wyatt before because, again, it's all because of the fucking booking. Does not mean I hate the guy as the person. It's just a real darn shame that this guy could have been something on the show. He could have been one of your best fucking wrestlers on the show, one of your main stars. But they fucked him up, and WWE refuses to have fucking top stars. They refuse to have basically a face of a company. They refuse to have like a top status of stars because they want to, because guys like Cena, guys like The Rock, Stone Cold, they went to Hollywood, and they're like that afraid that if a star gets too big, they'll be too popular that we have to fucking they'll go to Hollywood. I mean, hey, that's the life cycle of wrestling. Why you're stopping now? Just advertising yourself as a brand won't help your show, and apparently that's what they want to do. And that's Triple H's fault, and fucking even McMahon to an extent. Like, they want to fucking advertise WWE as a brand instead of having a top star showcased as a star. The only real wrestler that recently kind of had that, but in a way maybe it was unintentional, is Reigns. But you gotta have other stars. Like, at least it wasn't when Stone Cold was the face of the company. It wasn't just him. It was also The Rock. It was Triple H, The Undertaker. Even Shawn Michaels, but it wasn't really when he was there during the Attitude. When he came back, he was one of the top stars too. Mick Foley, Kane, all these wrestlers back in the Attitude that were basically the world champions around that time. That's why people care about them. The Ruthless Aggression era, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, JBL, John Cena, fucking Edge, Randy Orton. The Undertaker was still there. Kane. All those top stars became top stars, for a reason. And they were faces of the companies, and they were like all like backing each other. You had top faces and you had top heels. You don't really have a good top heel anymore. Reigns, sure. But like, it's like kind of they did it unintentionally. You don't really have a top babyface, cool, and a backup top babyface. You don't even have really a top babyface or top heel. The only real guy really is still Cena, unfortunately. It's still fucking Cena. And I know I've been praising Cena about this, but don't be fair. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. When I was a kid, sure, I did like Cena because that was like me being a kid, right? But I did a Cena hate phase, but it was justified to hate Cena because let's be honest, there were times that, god damn it, this show for 9-year-olds. This is, a PG show, and him doing goofy shit, talking about Star Wars, talking about fucking Call of Duty and motherfucker, shut up! Like, my lord, you're terrible fucking, god damn. And then you choose now to lose to these wrestlers that are garbage and boring, but not guys like Wyatt and Owens and shit, But, now he's coming back. And, what, you're gonna put over a gay jobber again now? Like, whatever, man. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. It's just, like, Cena's, like, the only star they have now, because that was literally the last star that they made as the face of the company. The legit last star. While it was fucking terrible, he's sadly like one of the last stars you have, and Reigns is the other. That's why the only match, big match you can really do to fucking sell out really a WrestleMania, like it or not, is gonna be Reigns versus Cena. But it's you don't need to do it because you basically already did that on a SummerSlam. That's literally the only biggest if you talk about the biggest match that you could do with two current guys, and including a part-timers, is going to be Cena and Reigns. Because it's, again, Cena, the top babyface of the company, and Roman Reigns, the top heel of the company. He still really is the only big babyface you really have. Cody Rhodes? Fuck no. He's not. Cody Rhodes is not this big top babyface. Man. It's just a darn shame, man. Like, come on. Wyatt could have beaten Cena one time. But yeah, he hadn't. Sure, he pinned him 2 times and he beat him at the WrestleMania that didn't really matter. And he pinned him, like, again, he pinned him for the WWE title 2017. Back when, let's be honest here, Wyatt wasn't a main eventer, really. You basically ruined his momentum at that time. Like, who cared if Wyatt was to be the WWE champion? And especially went on to be one of the worst feuds with him and Orton. Who really cares? I'm sorry. Fucked him up. Gunther opens, then Gunther shows up. He's on the fucking announce table. He talking about how Chad Gable was the first man to beat me in a match, but by count out. And he didn't win, and it was for the title match. And he says, like, you know, that's just not really right football. You know what? There will be me and Gunther next week on Raw. So here's my problem with this show too. Here's my problem with. People like to talk about how Gunther's been this long champion too. Here's my problem, like, with the booking also. I understand they want to maybe try to make people care about Raw, which I respect. But there's ways to try and make people care about Raw, and there's ways to make you care about pay-per-view. The pay-per-views should be having the title matches too, okay? The fact that the Intercontinental Championship, and this is kind of why the Gunther's reign really, he hasn't really been defending the Intercontinental Championship on pay-per-views much. Why? Why not? And that's my problem with fucking wrestling also. Like, you're literally fucking having this title match not happening on the show, on your pay-per-view, when pay-per-view should... That's like, again, saying you're having a big UFC show, right? You're having your UFC 290, 295, whatever. I think it's 295 is coming up soon, right? That's what UFC is basically got to, right? UFC, they're doing the 295 show, or 300 is coming up, or eventually later this year, later next year maybe. I don't remember. UFC 300 is coming up, or whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter. You're paying money for the show. No matter if you have ESPN Plus, you're paying money for the fucking show. You don't see the fucking fighters defending the title on the show. You instead see it on a knockoff regular show you see every week. Well, it gives people to care about that show. You're taking away that a big money fight like this that should be on the show. Now I'm saying that Chad Gable and Gunther is a big pay-per-view fighting match that I want to see really on pay-per-view, because I really think that's a big pay-per-view money match, right? And I don't think Chad Gable is the guy to really dethrone Gunther, in my honest opinion. Not yet. Would I mind him being the Intercontinental Champion in the future? Sure. But not right now. If anything, you want to not talk about who I think should dethrone fucking Gunther? Heck, I used to say Sheamus, but I think LA Knight should be the guy. Why not have LA Knight be the guy beating Gunther, especially with his momentum? Imagine him, a future top star, LA Knight, who's one of the most liked guys now because of his charisma and character. Have him be the guy throwing Gunther, having a run as the Intercontinental Champion. I think that would be cool. I think that would be cool. Maybe you could have him be the one. He beats Gunther at like a Survivor Series. Something like that. You know what I mean, folks? But that's what I would do. But again, Gunther, like, you're having this guy. He's the fucking champion this long, and you don't have him defend the show. I gotta check my fucking iPad. You're having him defending the fucking show. You don't have him defending on the fucking pay-per-view where you're spending money. Where basically all the title matches should happen on the pay-per-view. Come on here. Oh, but the only time the title will be defended is I've got the night of the champions. Which basically you didn't. That's fucking bullshit, because you don't really have all the titles defended on Night of Champions. Just this past year, not all the titles were really defended on the show. So that's bullshit. Lies. So yeah, there you go. They're doing another match. Like, shouldn't they maybe make this match like a no DQ match? Because it's like, instead of by countouts to make people care. Again, they're doing another match, which is a rematch. Can you stop doing the same fucking matches? Try to do some stupid stipulations. Because if you just do the same match with the same, like, why should we care? This is why back in the days, when wrestling was cool, you had rivalries going in certain matches. It wasn't just the same fucking match stipulation. You changed the stipulations. No DQ, stuff like that. 2 out of 3 falls. Something. But that would make sense for the story, obviously. But, come on here. In this case, a no count-out type of stipulation would be fine. No DQ as well. It's not that hard. Chad Gable defeats Ludwig Kaiser by disqualification. But then, I think Otis got beat up too. But then Imperium beats down. Like, there was like in a moment that Chad Gable basically reversed the powerbomb to an ankle lock, and then the Imperium group attacks and successfully does the powerbomb. So, what does this mean? Gunter's actually losing? I mean, I would think that would be a big mistake if. First of all, I don't mind if Gunter breaks the Honky Tonk Man's record. That's clearly why they're doing. I mean, to be fair, I think the Honky Tonk Man's record ends on SmackDown. And I think that would be perfect. Like, why not? After that, maybe Sheamus could challenge Gunter. Maybe LA Knight could challenge Gunter on a SmackDown. They're like, that way you give a purpose to care about SmackDown. With the Honky Tonk Man record break on SmackDown, basically the SmackDown guys challenging Gunter. I mean, who cares about brand split anyways, man? Like, seriously, end the brand split because there's no reason and it's like, it's so stupid, whatever. I don't know. Apparently, during commercial, Jerry Lawler returned to TV. But he was not on TV. On commercial. Can we have Jerry Lawler back on commentary, please? What's the problem? Oh, ramen noodles. I swear to God, this company's old. And let's be honest here. I don't care if that Jerry Lawler's old, and I get it. Maybe the guy has some health issues, which is why he can't really do commentary anymore. But would it be a problem to have him back on commentary? Fuck it. I don't care. Have him back on commentary. Him and Michael Cole on Raw, and then maybe Michael Cole and fucking Wade Barrett be on SmackDown. And sometimes Pat McAfee. I don't know. That would be fine. WWE pays tribute to Bob Barker, but they don't basically... I think they edited the fucking Jericho clip. I remember that. That's like one of the main things I remember. Like, Jericho basically was like... Had an off with Bob Barker. That was kind of cool. Nakamura comes out with the music and there was like also like... I guess they had a blackout moment for some reason. I think it was really because they wanted to do like the homage of Bray Wyatt with the Firefly thing. I don't know. That's like I don't know if that was intentional or not, but they had like a blackout thing or like a spotlight, and it led to people doing the Firefly. You know, that's I guess that's what you can call it, Firefly motion. You know, the whole lights going out, which is all right. Rollins then says, "Yowie wowie," you know, welcome to Monday Night Rollins, basically homaging Bray Wyatt. Apparently, Seth Rollins did have he had one of his World Championship side plates homaging Bray Wyatt, along with wearing the armbands, which a lot of wrestlers were wearing the armbands tonight. Definitely a nice gesture. I'm not going to deny that's pretty cool. It's nice seeing that. Definitely. And Becky Lynch in her main event did hold the fucking armband of Bray Wyatt as well. When she won the match, she basically hold it. In a way, I will say this. That was kind of cool also with Becky Lynch, where I give credit to her. And I think, like, the way she ended her match with the manhandle slam is also an homage to Bray Wyatt, because again, one of Bray Wyatt's moves was the Unagi, and you know, a little homage to him because he does a Unagi type of motion move. So, yeah. Ron says, "Yowie wowie, I'm the revolutionary." Okay, it goes on to the gay promo, the same gay promo we always hear about Rollins, and then he acts goofy, like, aren't you supposed to be serious? You're a serious earl on the show, now you want to fucking be quirky? Like, what are you doing? This is the problem I can't buy Rollins as the world champion. Can't really buy him on his current character. How is it that you make 2019 Rollins look more badass than this? And Seth Rollins 2019 was so fucking boring. God. The only time Rollins was ever cool is, let's be honest, was whenever he's in the Shield. That's the literally only cool thing about Rollins. Like, come on here. Rollins waiting for Nakamura, but then when he does something, I'm gonna head into fucking Bourbon Street or whatever the fuck they were, and I'm gonna fucking drink all night. And then Nakamura, basically, he has a video package. I do like that they're doing a little video package with Nakamura speaking Japanese, and I do like he was like being mixed martial. I kind of like that. I will give credit what they're doing with but it's like, where was this Nakamura all along? Where was this fucking type of like? Can you try to? I don't fucking know. Nor do I care. They did a video package with Nakamura. How you gotta. I have the reason to I'm gonna be the reason why you can get out of your bed. Your wife had to help you, and your child, you can walk your child into her wedding day. Talking about his back, which it's okay, whatever. And then Rollins gets angry. How dare you mention my back? You're gonna mess with my wife and child. Like, now he gets angry. Now you get angry. Where's the Nakamura for the Tokyo Dome? Who gives a shit about the Tokyo Dome? This is WWE. Fuck off. Stop pretending and mentioning shit that no one fucking knows. And then Nakamura attacks him from the back, and he's like, I told you to watch your back. That's what Michael Cole said or whatever, so, Get it? Because he's a back fan. Basically, Nakamura's thing, he has a fucking fantasy whenever he's a heel about balls and fucking backs. He's like he likes to munch in the balls and likes to fucking get bareback action. That's basically what Nakamura is as a character. He's the utter fucking Jap gay man. He likes body parts. That's what he does, Jeffrey Dahmer likes the heads. He likes the fucking back and fucking penises. Yeah, that's basically what happened. This is not really a big, intriguing fucking feud for WrestleMania, for fucking Payback. That's for damn sure. And again, Payback. Listen, I understand it's a B pay-per-view, but B pay-per-views should not be a fucking joke of a show. I'm sorry. It should at least matter. This is fucking. We're paying money for this shit. I don't care. We have Peacock, whatever. We're still paying money to watch this shit. Come on. Where's the excitement? I hate that. This go-home show stank, man. And I'm sorry. Watch. Payback will stink. Last year was really intriguing. How do you go from last year being Clash of the Castle, which felt like, honestly, more like a WrestleMania, than compared to this? Tommaso Ciampa defeats Big Bronson Reed after Bronson Reed attacks him. Like, who fucking cares? Tiffany Stratton was on the show, and she looked hot! She's on my big black couch! Make it go, oh shit, come on, give me that birthday present, Tiffany Stratton. Or all these fucking chicks on the big black couch. Come on. Please, call me up. What's going on? Then we get, I don't know, Rhea Ripley says Raquel Rodriguez claimed that she will cut her down to size, and that's cute coming from someone who played up with an injury to pull up on her over. Ripley says Raquel has her own accomplishments, be big or tough, but she's no real bloody Ripley, whatever. Raquel storms to the ring, and oh wow, a brawl breaks out, and who fucking cares? I don't know, some little brawl, whatever. I don't really care. No one cares. Yeah. What's announced next week, Chad Gable versus Gunter for the title, which they could have easily made this like a no DQ match, a no counter, no DQ match, and like play up what happened last week. An Artino tag match with McIntyre, Riddle versus the Viking Raiders. And the main event, which I'm surprised it wasn't even that bad. I actually didn't hate this match. I wouldn't mind if this was a mid-card. But again, like, who fucking cares about... This is not... Again, no one's going to care about who's wrestling main eventing the show. But the sad thing is, this is the only match, like, based on the few months that Stratus and Becky has been feuding. I'm not surprised. But it doesn't go to show, like, who fucking cares about the main eventing? I'm sorry, no one cares. Especially, it doesn't help when you have a she-hulky, manly bitch in the main event. Like, who the fuck cares about Zoe Starks? Like, ugh. And this was sadly more hardcore than the fucking hardcore match from last week with fucking the Terry Funk. My problem with this match, is like, why, and a lot of these no DQ matches, is that why is it every time they bring out chairs, there's multiple fucking chairs? Like, what's wrong with just one or two and also so many weapons? Back in when wrestling was cool, when you had no disqualification matches, it was